which is bash scripting. For the last week of last month, I have been learning a bit of scripting, learning conditions, learning loops. And today, as I try to wrap up some of the things that I've been learning in Linux and in terms of scripting, I've gotten an online assessment and I'm trying to see if I can run it, if I can do it, and where I need help to refine the knowledge that I have. So right now I have one simple task to do, which is to create a script, trip status.sh, which is the extension for scripts. And then from there, if I have to check if I have the backups file, if it exists, I have to print some this message backup directory verified. If it's not there, I have to create it and then print it. So it's very simple. I can use either of the two editors within Linux, which is Nano or Vim, but I prefer Vim. I know Vim, but I'm getting used to Nano, and this is a practice that I'm trying to develop right now. Right now, let me build the script now. Status.sh. The first thing with any script, it has to start with a shebang. So for me, this is it. I want to use bash, and the shebang tells the shell itself which shell to or the command, the processor itself, which shell to use, or which shell to run the commands within this script. And next will be to check if the file is there. I have to store this path in a variable, and let me call it simple name, even just in the word simple itself. Simple is equals to variable trip optima, and finally backups. Now I have to run this is a conditional if statement, so I'll just use the if statement to see if it exists. If space there, the actually the file simple for if it exists. Something I learned, it's best to use quotation marks in any case. It helps just to avoid errors. And then we do this. Just trying to see if there is any error. There is none. Then echo backup directory verified. It should, for my case, it should show it because it exists already. In a previous session, I had created the backup files. Else sudo mkdir trip optima backups, and then echo backups created successfully. Then I have to end the if statement. Right. Control X, modify, not really. Now it's okay. All right, so the file is here. Trip status, I have to make it executable. So Windows. Right now it has become executable. Now there are two ways to run it. I can use either bash command. With the bash command, I didn't have to make it executable, but I can still run it this way. It has created backups. It seems that backups wasn't created initially. Let me just see what was initially there. I already had backups. I don't know why it created a new one. Let me see what is within backups. It should have some files within it. So it seems like there's a problem within the first one. The print statement was supposed to print this. It was supposed to echo backup directory verified because it is already there. It wasn't supposed to go to the second one. So it seems there's an issue with it. Let me see if I did something wrong. Coming back here, let me see, probably it is these quotation marks. Okay. Let me run it again. Backups created successfully. I don't know why. This thing is going to the last bit of the else statement. I have followed the procedure. I don't know what is happening. It is not running the fast echo, which is supposed to run. Maybe it's the naming, let me see, but I don't think naming could be an issue here. Over the week, I've found sometimes even the wrong spacing has an issue. For X, let me try and use Vim and see if it will help the situation. I don't know what the issue is, but I'm trying. Let me just try and get a hold of it, and then I'll come back to it. Thank you.